watching Furious 7.
7.
We've made it to the 7th
We've
movie.
seen so many.
If you're new here and this is just your favorite Fast and Furious and you're tuning in, I'm Brooke and this is my best friend.
Hello, I'm Tessa, aka Best Turnip.
Yes, Tessa has never seen these movies. I have. These became like a guilty pleasure series for me during COVID. So I'm showing them all to her because she's never seen them, and I think that's a travesty. Because while they may not be the most critical films to the world and to cinema, they are iconic, and I think they hold a space in pop culture. And
Yes.
I find them fun as hell.
Being slowly indoctrinated into the Fast and the Furious cult.
And I've watched these movies so many times, and do I know anything about cars? No.
No.
Do you need to understand cars to like these movies? No.
No. We haven't learned anything about cars this whole time. 6 movies in.
I've learned nothing about cars except that Paul Walker drove a Nissan Skyline in that one movie. That's the only car I remember, so that's the one I always reference.
Nos makes the cars go fast.
Nos makes cars go fast. I do know that about Nos.
That's what we knew.
And cars. But I'm excited. We're diving into the 7th. So 5, 6, and 7 are kind of a section I was telling you about last time of movies that I truly think are what people think of when they think of Fast and the Furious. I think it's
as a franchise, yeah.
I think this was the golden age of the films. If I'm honest.
Golden era.
It truly is. Like, we had our beginner era, and then we had our golden era, where they really hit their stride. And then we'll go into the other eras because we have to. It's like the sunk cost fallacy. We can't stop
years.
Here.
Yeah,
Should they have stopped here? Probably. Did they? No. So neither will we.
Neither will we. We will soldier on bravely.
You can watch this video with us uncut on Patreon. You'll see Patreon members' names here. Or you can get early access. Well, you can also get early access to uncuts over there, but you can also get early access to edited videos without leaving YouTube. Here, with the YouTube members. Who you see here. Members get early access 2 weeks ahead if you're a $5 tier, and then our highest tier is you get the video the minute I upload it. So I think they're like way ahead. Especially on shows, they're way ahead.
Shows, they're way ahead. Movies, we might be almost finished.
They're like an extra 1 or 2. Yeah. So if you're seeing this on YouTube when it came out, the rest of them are probably up on early access.
Yeah, we might be almost finished.
So if you want to watch and you don't want to wait, that's there for people who don't want to have to wait each week to see the movies. And you get your name in the credits, and on YouTube you get some extra stuff, and on Patreon you get some extra stuff. I really do both, just so I know there's some people who don't like Patreon or don't like YouTube memberships, and you can find the thing that works for you. But you can also support the channel for free. By hitting the subscribe button. You hit the subscribe button, and then if you would like and comment on videos you watch, the engagement helps them get spread, and I do appreciate it. You can also check out Tessa's stream on Twitch in the description. There's a link over there. She streams every Sunday, and I'm always in the chat. We are working on finding a time, and we might have it by the time you guys see this.
That's true.
This isn't coming out till February. But we're trying to find a time that works for both of us each week that we could maybe do something together. Yeah. Maybe every other week or something. Or even once a month, but so we can co-stream and do something. But we're hoping to do more of that because I know I want to stream more. Right now, I stream once a week, Fridays at noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you're one of my UK friends, it's normally a good time for you. Or if you're one of my West Coast friends, you can join me while you're waking up and doing your morning routine. I'm very much enjoying it. We're doing Wolf Among Us right now. That might be on the last episode or finishing up when you guys see this, actually.
Probably.
But we might be on a new story-based game, so you should definitely come over on a Friday and hang out and chat. I'm always in chat on Tessa's streams if I'm available too. So you can
Yeah.
always come and ask her about Fast and the Furious. She would love
Come
to
bug
talk
me
about that
about
on
it. Honestly,
stream.
I will. I am a certified yapper. I will yap about anything at all that you guys want to talk about.
Before we start the movie, even though we need to because we only
gotta
have so
get
much time,
started.
I do want to ask: have your favorite characters shifted? Do you have new favorites? Do you have new anti-favorites?
I mean, I still don't like Hobbs. I think that he's kind of annoying, and he's like Dwayne the Rock Johnson as he is in every movie, but like turned way up. Like they turned they were like, here's Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and then you know what? Let's dial him up. And I was like, we did not need to do that
He
at
didn't need to
all.
be at a 50.
I mean, I think that last time Brian unfortunately went down just because I don't think they knew what to do with him in the movie. I still like his character a lot, but he was like the most boring part of that film.
He didn't get much plot other than like going to the jail.
He got the going to the jail scene, and then in the end when like they kidnapped Mia.
Yeah.
They got some stuff.
But
they killed off Giselle, and I was so sad.
They did kill Giselle, which is so sad.
I feel like because Han went to Tokyo, now we may be where Han is now in Tokyo, and then subsequently dies, over the course of this film. So that's two characters I really liked gone. Also,
those are also my two favorite characters at the end of 6, or at the end of 5, and then you're like, you get here and you're like, oh.
I was on the same page, and now they're gone. And now also from the bottom bar, I don't know where this one takes place, so we're gonna have to figure out.
Yeah, no hints in the bottom bar today.
No hints today.
Other than like the group is all there. That's all you got.
They're all there twice.
They're all there. I made them looking in.
It takes place in a mirror dimension.
My Friday 5 milligram edible, okay, and then I made that. So let's go.
It's fine. Let's get in the movie.
We're going into the movie.
Oh, whoa! We're not starting off with a bum bum bum.
Yeah.
Wow.
They finally got their own opening thing. It took them 7 movies to earn it. Oh, I should say one thing, but I should Google it. So let it play. Let it play.
This is a long movie.
I forgot to look up my fun facts, but they're not that fun for this movie.
Oh, we're back in London!
We're still here.
We never left.
Oh, do you remember who we saw in the ending scene?
Yes, I do remember. It was Jason Statham. Who was the guy's brother, right?
Yeah, he's the brother of
Shaw. The other Shaw.
So, well, he's also a Shaw.
Yeah, that's true.
One of them's Owen Shaw. I think it might be the one in the... Jason Statham, look, he survived. Has such a voice.
He does.
Third bald action guy added.
That's
to the
so true.
Film, by the
I
way.
guess he's at least got a close shave bald. And what hospital do they? Ow! Bro has got 3rd-degree burns over like a significant portion of his body, and he just plops a gun on it. Like, oh look, that guy's still alive. Not for long.
Not for long.
Wouldn't that also maybe kill those doctors? I guess they ran.
You would think.
Lucas Black? Is he in this? What?
What?
She's like, shocked. Brick's shocked. What? She's so shocked.
Is he? It might be scenes from Tokyo.
Oh, that's badass.
I will say, if you'd like to pause for my first not fun fact, but a fact about this film, that I think we would be remiss not to talk about. Paul Walker did die during the filming of this movie. They took a break from filming in November for the holidays, and he got in had his accident at that time. Crash around the end of November.
Yeah.
They're about over halfway finished the movie. So a lot of these are him. There are some scenes.
Brother,
there are some scenes that are like taken, and they like re-edited them from like unused footage.
Right.
And there are a few moments where they CGI his face onto his brother.
Right? Yeah, that was like one of the things I had heard about this film.
I think it was both of his brothers, not just one.
Okay. I knew
but
that like his brother was a stand-in for some scenes, and then they did the CGI thing. Which honestly, I feel like because it's on top of his brother, who has a similar face structure, doesn't look that bad.
It's not horrible. I'll be honest. I think there's 1 or 2 times where you see it and you're like, "Hey," but you kind of let it go because like it's sad.
I'm sure
obviously.
it's no worse than like when you watch an older movie and they like de-age an actor and you're like, ooh.
I think I remember reading that they took a pause, obviously, on the film for a long time after that.
That's very fair.
For a bit. But the cast and everyone came together and they're like, we want to finish it for him. Like, he would want us to finish the movie. We're gonna finish it. So we want to put that out there. We do know it's happening. We're still gonna make jokes about Brian's character.
I am gonna make jokes about Brian's character again.
I just know that some people might be sensitive about this film, especially if they're very attached to the actors and stuff.
It's very true.
And like, as much as us making fun of them in other movies probably didn't bother them, it might here because I know it does have that connection. We obviously rest in peace to Paul Walker.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's horrible for anyone to go that early.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that suddenly. But we're still going to have fun with the movie because that's what Fast and Furious is here to do.
Yes.
So we will continue from there. But I just did want to get it out there.
We do character, we're not the actor.
Yeah. It's the only actor I'm mean towards on purpose is Vin Diesel and The Rock.
I was gonna say
they don't.
I was gonna say the only one we're also mean to The Rock. It's not just Vin Diesel. We're mean to
like
both
the same
of them.
Person.
Where are you going? So you don't remember any of this yet?
It's not fair.
Yeah.
You know I don't.
Yeah, don't keep testing her.
She'll remember when she remembers.
So what is it exactly that you're trying to
Or she'll never remember.
You're just gonna have to learn to accept it. Whoa!
We're back, baby! We're back to Race Wars!
The fact that we call it Race Wars is
I think, but you know who she is.
If you know who she is, let us know. I feel like she's like an alt model or something. Like, she looks familiar. But maybe I've just seen her in something else, like in a Girlfriend or something.
He said keep it under 9! Ooh, he did blow it.
He was like, told you.
Wait, I don't think they could
oh my god, it's Iggy Azalea!
That's the girl I heard so much about.
I'm sorry. I don't know what Iggy Azalea looks like, but now I do.
That's Iggy Azalea with her
ugly ass hair.
This is what I was just about to say. Okay, I'm glad that they were saying that this is half of the point, because when everybody was touching her, I was like, yo, that's overwhelming. I would be so overstimulated right now.
Alright.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we made it. I just gotta
so cute.
Door button.
We made it.
Door button at? You know?
Hey.
Yeah, of course.
Don't flirt with him.
Like the minivan type.
I think she's just
I'm
pretty.
just kidding. I'm just.
I had the same thought though. I think she's just pretty.
I know.
don't think she's flirt would be a must. Pretty to have a place you could go and be emo over your own grave.
I would live for that. That's so iconic.
I would live for the concept, but I don't know if I'd live for the PTSD I'd need to get there.
I guess, yeah. It's different if you, like,
I thought it was kind of funny.
Bought yourself a grave to be emo at.
Or just, like, you faked your own death or something. So, like, you knew you were a part of it.
Well, Jack is also much older, so we know a couple years have gone by.
A couple of years have gone by. But I also think, like, it's fair because if in a couple of years he's still like, oh, you don't remember any of this, I'd start to be a little, like, upset by
I think it would be hard to know that he is always hoping that you will remember.
I feel like
you're not sure that you'll ever remember.
It's like what was that Channing Tatum movie,
there's somebody
right?
at my computer.
Excuse
a bald
me?
guy.
Oh, you left your gun, dumbass. Never go anywhere not strapped.
This is America.
That is Did you not see this dude break spines? I guess he doesn't care because he killed a bunch of people, but...
Oh my god, guys, it's Hobbs and Shaw. Oh god. Oh god. The fighting budget increased.
Yeah, I mean the shots are good. We got.
They are doing not too well. No, yeah, not too many cuts between.
I think that the roaming like cam
I like that. Yeah.
around the side gives the same effect. There's guns as, everywhere. Like,
oh, she's back. She heard shooting.
I feel like that's fair. Uh-oh. Oh, she's gonna die. Is she gonna die? No, he covered her. I don't know. He just rocketed out. Oh,
they're fine. They landed on a
car. Off.
Except when this happens, apparently.
I would just like you to know that you've screwed up my letterboxd already. For this series has screwed up my this will be the third Fast and the Furious movie I've logged on my letterboxd in 2025, which is half the movies I've logged on letterboxd.
Things have changed.
He's with me.
He will never be disappointed with you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to him.
You know, Vin Diesel really thinks he's the best thing that ever happened to him.
He said we're the best thing.
We're the best thing.
Collectively. Oh, he's back in his season 1 get up. This is very
understand.
Oh,
they just want the reaction.
That one looks better. The first one where he turned to right, he looked a little plastic, but
they blew up the house. He blew up the house.
It's pretty messed up.
He blew up our house.
This guy sucks. Sacred Heart? Oh my god! Everything comes down to poo. Where's JD? Where's Turk?
He's no friend.
Wow. Oh my god.
I think The Rock was filming something else at the same time, so that's why he gets hospital treatment.
That makes sense. They were like, we had him for 2 days.
I can understand if his history is a little hazy.
I doubt it.
All right, honey, that's enough.
Ooh,
I want you to go
get him,
something
child.
Elena. Well, me and Toretto have a talk. You hear me?
Come on, lady. Let's get some cool
Watch
kiss.
that mouth.
Yeah, you put his brother in the hospital.
The official answer is you don't.
That's fair.
He killed Han.
He killed Han.
Put me in a body bag too. Which is why when I get out, I'm gonna put a hurt on him so bad he's gonna wish his mama had kept her legs closed. But until then,
Okay, I hated that line and I hated the delivery.
Dude,
Stop making him like this.
They give him these weird ass lines, and he
like Vin Diesel.
Looks like the sins of London have followed us home. How'd the buster take the news?
I can't tell him. If he knew about the baby, he'd stay here with us, and with all that's going on, you're gonna need him by your side. Just watch out for him. Keep him safe. And come home together.
The spinning shot when I'm high is fucking me up, you guys.
Oh, it's also a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot on just a phone call.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they got budget this movie.
it feels budget. I mean, they did.
Oh, yo, we're still here.
Isn't it? Is this the same shot?
These are direct shots.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the same shot, right?
hey, check this out.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
okay,
why
so
they were
that's
in the
why, because
credits. They're using.
they got it. Hey, I mean, at least we cut out a lot of
Oh,
this.
look, he is here. I forgot.
Yeah, this is new.
This
This
is
didn't
not-
happen.
Yeah, because he's now 45. This is the same day. They did one race,
He
and now
aged-
this is what he looks like.
He aged. Homegirl aged 10 years in 5
Why couldn't they
minutes.
CGI him younger?
Honestly, maybe they were just like, it's too weird. We just gotta let it.
Too weird. Just let it ride.
We just gotta let it ride. We just
Yeah,
gotta.
What did you do to him during that race, Dom?
Bro, it was like 10 minutes later.
Oh, iconic.
He never talked about it much.
Do you think he was pissed he had to shave his head like that again?
I bet his hair already looked like that.
Do you think he keeps his hair like that?
Yeah.
I feel like for guys though,
For
it's
the chance that someone will be like, "That's the guy from Tokyo
oh my god,
Drift."
it's Lucas. I feel like for guys, it's not as big of a deal though because
They say to live in the hearts of
it
those
grows
who leave
out
behind
quickly.
is not to die. Right? But he put you in his grave.
Yeah, everybody else is just like car driving through a funeral, normal. Vin Diesel's like, Dom's like,
No more funerals.
Just one more.
No more funerals.
just one more. You're gonna go to his funeral once you kill him? Jesus.
Yes. I don't think they needed to say his. But,
We knew.
Okay. Dom's already chasing him in a different outfit. Just kidding. He just took his jacket off.
I think yeah, it was like I don't think it's actually
That
different.
cut was crazy though. And then scenes all flashing through my brain as I start to like go crazy, and you're like, wait, what's happening?
The Staples Center. I thought that's where we were. But I feel like so many American cities look like that I always second guess myself. Like the amount of times like Rick was saying that like I'll see something like in a street in London, I'll be like, I think I know where that is, and then I'll be like, no, they'll like pan the shot out, and I'm like, no, I don't know where that is.
Did nobody notice Dom left the funeral? They just kept talking about putting Shaw in his grave while Dom walked away and got in his car. Neither of them swerve.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Dom's is less prepared to take a hit. It's an older car. Oh, he's so cool. No whiplash for him. What? Crack my neck out, and now I'm fine. Yeah, ooh, Toretto's car is not looking good. He's fine though.
Trust me, I've seen a lot meaner streets than the ones you're used to.
I mean,
Stick around.
No.
Dom has been a criminal for a long time as well.
He's like, you did bring a sledgehammer and I have a gun, so. The government, they're always watching. They heard him on his iPhone 4.
Yeah, I did notice that, like, 2015, like, when Dom was on the phone in the hospital, I was like, ooh, that is an HTC One!
You let go of my guy there. He's beginning to turn a little blue. I appreciate that.
Actually, it was red, but, you know.
Here they come. Listen, Dom, there's a war going on.
So they're not
shadows and ghosts.
police officers. They're a shadow organization of militia.
They're government, but they're so secret that the
cops can't know about it. I mean, like, I guess that's also sort of what happened, you know, in Brazil. But at least we had.
See, but Hobbs was known. Brian knew who Hobbs was.
Also, I think that because he was from the American government, and also I think that it was a little different because they were trying not to let the corrupt cops in.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I don't.
No, he do have it.
In the branded bucket for
Shadow Government is sponsored by Corona.
Shaw's power is that he's a shadow.
Or this film is. You know, in the UK, we have to have, like, when you watch shows here, if they're, like, American shows, they come up with a thing that says this program contains product placement.
We're on it. Left the real world. I feel we did that a while ago, so it's fine.
have, but now we're in a Marvel.
It's Marvel.
Now we're in a Marvel movie. We left the planet when Dom and Brian jumped off into the water like this.
And now we're fucking gone.
But now we're gone, and now we're in a Marvel movie. Even that blue lighting up from the screens is like, it just screams Avengers.
All I'm saying is, I'm tired of
I didn't get the joke, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't explain it to me.
Seriously, if I don't start making decisions,
I don't want to know because I think it's gross.
What do you got?
I mean, I wasn't trying to get
I don't have, dude. There's so many people like that who love to do that, and then you ask them, and they're like, "Ooh."
That's funny.
Leader. You know, when I was reading your files, I was impressed with what you've accomplished with your team, but meeting them now, I gotta say, Dom, You've truly got a gift.
Yeah.
We went from, hey, that gave me a slight chuckle to, ugh.
It's now complete.
What? You thought you were gonna do this without a girl? I don't think so.
Brought her
Misogynist.
back.
L for the misogynist.
She's crying.
There's a woman in the film.
All beer is primarily gross. There's like 2 beers I've liked, so I'm not gonna lie. The squabble about oh, they're in a plane. Is this the one where they're in a plane? Oh, they're parachuting out of a plane.
In cars. Paul Walker said you thought that
I knew the in
better
cars
or whatever. It's like, sir, you are falling out of a plane in a car.
Well, to be fair, Mia said what he missed was the bullet, so
yeah,
dude's
Brian
got
has
some
weird
issues.
He got some. He'd love Interview with a Vampire. He'd be like, yeah, just. Whew.
Everybody good? Everybody make it out?
I do wonder sometimes. I'm like,
that this is not for you. This is not
it like undoes.
It can be bad for. I know that there's something like, if you release your parachute too soon, it's also bad.
Oh yeah, that's what they're all doing, I think. It's so fucking crazy, dude.
Whee! Same brain.
Whee!
You were supposed to say check, Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
Okay, so yeah, that I think like.
Ah, shit. Sit tight, Roman. We'll come back for you. This is not the plan.
It'll be
Really
fine.
warm. I just nope out. Just go by. Actually,
You're like,
that was.
I'm sorry. There's more movies.
That was too much for me. No, I just
That's
got.
just like they can't top that.
They can't top it. I'm done. I got really warm. I had to open a window.
They're dead. But
I
not
mean,
Paul Walker. He's got.
they put. They had access to everything, including bulletproof sidewalls.
Brian, you're up.
You're up, and as we all know, that means surfing a car. Yet again, his signature move.
He loves to surf.
He
He's
loves
gonna jump
to
up and punch
surf.
somebody. You know he is.
It's like, I mean, he
loves
tackled
to
him,
jump.
so
He didn't
pretty
punch him,
close.
but-
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
see.
now he's punching. You got it.
Oh no, he didn't see. Yeah, he tackled him, but it was.
Bye.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, they just go full. Well, I guess they're. I mean, we're supposed to like Hobbs, and we watched him murder all those people just in the very beginning. Oh no,
Do you
not
recognize her?
not a girl. I do. She's in a lot of stuff. She's in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she's in
Yeah,
Game of Thrones.
She's in Game of Thrones as she's like Khaleesi's like kind of right hand
handmaiden
woman.
lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that she gets. I know this because she comes in at the same time because it's when they when she gets all the slave
Sullied, yeah.
soldiers. But it's the same time that Jacob Anderson comes into the series. Our king, Louis,
Yeah.
as Grey
I don't
Worm.
think we needed him.
Such a bummer. This guy's cooler. Let him have more lines, honestly.
Oh god.
He's a sick, you know, Muay Thai or Krav Maga. I don't really know
I'm sorry,
fighting
this
styles.
guy would
but
kick Brian's ass.
yeah, he would beat the shit out of him. He's doing some hardcore Krav Maga. All Brian's good at is surfing cars.
It feels like they decided to give Dom cars, and Brian's the fighting guy.
I guess, yeah. If I'm
I was her, I'm peeing my pants.
what's her name? Ramses? Her hacker name?
Yeah.
If I'm Ramses, my pants might honestly they would have been peed already when I got in that car. From someone telling me I had to jump on top of a car. Done.
Yeah.
And also, like, she's like a hacker as well, so that implies like, wow, cool, very different way. She's in her own. Wow.
Ooh,
As a villain, this dude slays.
He kinda slayed.
Give him more lines. This yet again. What a beautiful scenic picture stop. I wanna have a little picnic up there. Not looking so good, Brian. How soft is that water?
How soft is... Oh, it's trees.
Oh, it's trees. No, but there was a lake. I thought maybe we were going to be in the lake already, but we're not. It's fine. Oh, he's got to jump. He's got to run. Oh, is he going to do a cool jump again? He's going to do a cool jump. Oh my god, this is so
dead,
dumb.
Right? Like, there's no way.
No chance.
Unless... Sorry, no.
That's so dumb.
You thought it was going to be so dumb that he was just going to make the jump?
No, I didn't think that was going to be so dumb. I just thought, oh, okay, I get
it. Already would have been so dumb.
It is so dumb, but it would have been a normal, cool, like, action movie dumb, and then they were like, we gotta make it cooler.
What's you going to do?
You might want to put on your helmet for this one.
She's like, do I have a helmet?
Oh, they gonna try? Has he got two parachutes?
For a helmet.
Oh my god, that made me really upset. I could see her like buckle on there, and I'm like, ugh.
Damn it! What is
You couldn't let that girl have. Couldn't let her have one more time. I guess she's just like. Did they fit Vin Diesel's with two parachutes? The fact that
why when the bad guys' cars get shot do they blow up? But when the good guys
because
do,
they have super. I thought there was going to be another parachute. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't think we were just existing on roll cage, which there is a roll cage for sure, but
Tom's like 50-50,
we got that shot again. We're going this way again. Her nails are a sleigh. All black but one pink accent nail. Love that. Very 2015. Yeah, there we go. Drone shot.
Is killing me.
The sweeping drone shot.
Love
Ramses. She's had a tough day.
It's not great.
Hello, Kitty's awake.
Letty. She's not like other girls.
Oh, yeah?
She's not like others.
They don't supposed to look like that. So in one group,
Excuse me?
we got similar interests. Tess, call it in. We're going to the Middle East.
Vin Diesel always has to say where we are. If he doesn't, I don't know where the movie takes place.
Settle down. Yeah, basically. It was pretty close.
And a great father to my nephew, Jack.
He's like, I know he's your nephew, bro. He's my kid.
His family.
Bam.
Why do they make Letty, like, raise her whole head?
Hold on to that, bro.
They're like, the viewers won't know she's awake.
She's listening to this. I'm like, I think we could have gathered that.
Drone shot, but worth it for the desert.
That looks a little CGI. Not gonna lie. That doesn't, but the first flight did.
A woman that's worth falling out of playing for.
Get out of there, man. I got dibs on her. You see me looking.
She's a human being, so
yeah. Ludacris is.
I'm agreeing with you.
What are you talking about? Get out of there. Free.
I'm on. Okay.
Are you guys from...
And then he ruins it.
I was on your side, Tej. I was just on your side, bro. You can't do it. You can't do me like that. I was just on your side.
And then he wrecks it with the rock, paper, scissors.
Letty's bikini is so 2015 as well. We love that for her. I mean, she looks great in it, but that was such the, like... I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was friends with someone, I sent them something, and I said, I need you to keep this safe for me, and you sold it, we would not be friends anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Also, it's
Maybe there's confusion because she asked him to take care of it. I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh, that show was a slut. They looked hot. I was into it.
The song triggered my 2015 brain so hard.
Bombing out and nothing but a shots. Turned down for what? How mad do you think Vin Diesel was when she got cast in the Dungeons and Dragons movie and he didn't?
What?
They're really close, apparently.
No, probably he was just happy for her, maybe.
You know, there had to be a part of it.
There was
right?
a little bit that was annoying. Like a little bit. He's the guy that like he introduced her to D&D and then she liked it and then she got cast in it and was like, "Vin!" and he was like, "Ow! That's a great."
The last time I saw you dressed like this.
Okay, so this is how it works.
Oh, those sequin dresses though, I had one of them. They rub the shit out of under that bit
arm.
Right there. Oof, never again.
Real unprofessional right now, Tej. The God's Eye chip is hidden in a speed drive installed in the prince's car, which he keeps in a safe room vault.
Now I make 8 to 10 plainclothes security.
Not to mention the prince.
Plainclothes.
And his personal bodyguards.
Oh, there she is!
Remember your special teams. So when we need you, do what you do best.
And that is?
Shine brightly, like only Roman Pierce can do.
He's like, I like that bit.
Now we talk.
All right, Tej, I'm in.
All right, find the phone jack. The tap always runs behind that. It's gonna be a 350 megahertz Cat 5e cable. They probably got a couple dozen back there, but this will be the
a knife.
A knife? Oh, that's very. That's very fantasy FMC. I feel like if a woman is like over 20, just say
maybe
24.
he just picks a milestone birthday.
Maybe.
Or
The dance, the ballet des gars in the background. I don't know this artist. I'm sorry, but
You realize what this is?
You ain't that charming, bitch.
Like it.
rude.
I don't know if she needed to talk.
Oh, I don't know if she needed to say that line.
No.
Tej, your magic trick is failing. We're losing systems.
I know. I see it.
Guys, the word over here is not that bad of a word. I just need to.
Not the gate, not the gate.
Brian Coster!
We're playing all the defense we can up here, but we're gonna lose. You gotta hurry up.
His light is only this teeny.
Oh. Like stepping on a Lego in the worst way.
But that's marble as well, or granite or something underneath them. That looks.
Tear off the dash. Go through it.
We're driving out of here.
Wait. No, just hold on.
This dumbass shiny suit. Oh, hang on. Turns out Tej knows how to fight as well.
Stay with me, I got you.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I will admit that we saw a lot less of him this film than I thought. From the first act, like you said, we saw so much less of him than I thought we were going to.
I forget he's in the movie until he shows up again.
I don't,
I think it's on purpose.
Cars work. Yeah. You can't turn either, Dom? No, he's shifting up. He's going into the
third tower.
Sir, a car has just hit the third tower. Jesus Christ.
Do you think
what
they
hell?
had a conversation that was like,
we can't do 2 towers. They were like, we have to make it go through the 3rd tower just to distinguish it. And after all that pontification about how fancy the car was and how there's only 7 of them.
Well,
and how
now there's 6.
This billionaire is such an ass for keeping it locked up in a... You just destroyed it! They were like, I can't believe you keep a beast like this caged! It needs to get out in the world and to be exploded!
It needs to be...
All that trouble for this little thing.
She's like, no problem.
Okay, I slay.
Damn, this is crazy.
I'm a slay queen. I can do it with only these 70 monitors that are at this normal... Maybe normal workstation.
It's probably a surveillance station.
I was gonna say, I feel like they maybe could have... You could argue that they set up this tech center because they knew this is where they were coming.
Go take that shawl then. Go get changed.
Why was his emphasis on that line delivery so weird?
I feel like it should have just been, we're gonna go get shot.
No, it was like, even the line, he was like, Dawn's up in 2 hours. We're gonna go take down Shaw then. Like, not, we're gonna go take down Shaw then. Like,
he's pissed. You offended him.
You'll find it's more than enough.
Will I know?
I don't even know if he said that line.
It was the other blue-eyed guy, the government Brian.
Government Brian?
The other government Brian.
Maker. Are you?
Were you expecting Terrell? Catch me off guard? Me standing there waiting one.
Maybe because it pinged off of metal. Like in the factory.
Do you think we were done with our king? No.
No, I didn't. He's too good of an actor. We spent too much budget on him to have him only in for one scene. Oh no.
Oh no,
Secret Government Brian. I don't know fighting styles, I'm afraid. It just looked cool and there was a lot of legs.
Brian, leave it.
Brian, leave it! Leave it!
Bad dog.
No! I said leave it! What have you got in your mouth? Spit it out! You thought I had 1 grenade? I had 2
grenades.
Get down!
Look, Terrell.
What, his mermaid armor didn't go all the way through?
I want to hear what I have to say. But the truth is, you really ought to try that Belgian ale, man. Something special.
Belgian ale, huh?
I'm living for that.
If a war's coming, we're gonna face them on the streets we know best.
Now we're going back to LA.
So
I'm all for winging it.
We did do Abu Dhabi, I guess, is our location, but we've been back and forth a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of half and half.
Yeah, because we were in the fucking, like, pine forests earlier.
Gun City. Nah, we got more movies.
Because Dom's all...
Don't give it to another guy this time.
I'll come back for that.
Promise.
Promise.
She doesn't know. She's just manipulating him. She knows he's always wanted a girl. She's like, it's gonna be a girl, and that...
I was scared you'd be disappointed.
No, maybe she's further along. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she might keep it a secret.
I know she has. I just didn't know how long it's been.
Mind that first sandwich?
Aww.
What? Did you say something? You pulled the phone away. No.
Aw.
Kidding, it's cute.
I know. It is.
At least he didn't blow up the garage. That's where we heard about his dad's screams the first time. An iconic line. Dom
I
gets
don't know
black.
what happened in like 2014, 15, where guys started wearing those like long john waffle shirts. But they've put Dom in one like 3 times, and I'm not here for it. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, totally justified.
Now.
Sir, I think someone's trying to hack the system.
It's Ramsey. Send in the Predator. Take her out.
Releasing
I'm sorry, the
Not the Predator. The who what now? Oh, it's a plane.
Like a drone?
That was cool.
That poor semi-truck driver.
I mean, he's not dead yet.
They shot him a lot.
Well, the car's still going forward. I'm gonna be so for real with you. If I'm the cop, like, I'm not going after all that.
Oh my god, that seems like a
I guess
lot.
maybe he can't see the Predator because it's kind of like cloaked. It just looks like a dude speeding. But he should have made the call that I made. That guy.
Bye.
That's how we know it wasn't them, because they wouldn't attack a normal, non-dirty cop.
We're playing hot potato. What did she think?
They did say that. They did say you're the potato. They specifically told her you're the potato. Okay. This is not a hot potato that I want to play. That's worse. That's way worse. It's okay. He's wearing his Kevlar. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
That's what Kevlar's supposed to do. Oh boy,
I feel like
chicken
this time Dom's car is way bigger and would kill him. But
I don't know, man. I don't know enough about. Oh, well that might do it.
Ooh.
It was.
They're
what do they call those? I don't know. Like when they bounce up.
They've cut the signal. I can't finish the hack.
What do you mean? Brian, they took out the tower.
Is he gonna fucking join the fight now with his? Of course he is. That's so funny.
That is not gonna work.
Oh no! He could have bust out of it anytime he wanted. That's how strong he is. I also feel like you can really tell that the wrench isn't real, and it's kind of bumping me. Like, obviously you've got to use prop weapons when you're fighting, but...
half a dozen cell towers between 6th and State. Brian, if you can get to the top of any one of those buildings around there, we can reroute the signal manually. First a tank, then the plane. Now we got a spaceship? It's not a spaceship, that's a drone. Oh, it's a drone? Are you gonna break it down and be our
New Jerseyans right now?
Going on? Set your ass up and drive the car. Letty, the football's on fire. We need help.
Drone has missile.
she's like, I gotta jump out of another car.
I don't like this game of hot potato. She never plays hot potato again. In her whole life.
She's like, never again.
She's like 80. Her grandkids are like, Grandma, you want to play hot potato? She's like,
Who's coming to save us? Save us,
we're out.
We're it.
it's like, unfortunately, at this moment, we are out of cars.
Listen, if Han and Giselle hadn't ate it, we'd have 2 more to pass, but we do not.
Yeah, running upstairs, not a sleigh.
His knees are gonna hurt later.
That was a sleigh.
Okay. He kind of just parkoured.
Whoa! He's a parkour king. Whoa! Unnecessary
he's a bad
flip.
guy, but we're good at convincing bad guys to be good guys so they can do cool shit.
He is. This is just Nightcrawler, straight up.
Brian,
Is
you're
it?
stalking here.
I feel like it's probably just general mixed martial arts, but I would like to know like what style of martial arts he's like mainly trained in that has this dude flipping his shit all the time. Uh-oh. Yeah, because it's a drone. It's
Predator has missile lock.
not the homeless woman.
Well, we are in LA.
I just don't think we needed that shot of the...
Blew it up with the fucking ambulance.
Not only do I not like that line, I don't love that he keeps calling people woman.
Woman.
It's like, yeah, I know she's a woman. Don't say it like that. What we needed was to make him a really flamboyant queer and be like, girlfriend, I am the cavalry. Snap. Those two hot girls making out at a club, which felt very male gaze.
Yeah.
To be honest, they could have just been drunk. So. Yet again, this fight would have been over if Dom had just shot him.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't get this.
It's a good fight sequence.
I would expect nothing less from the evil organization.
That's true. You didn't even get close to them. Can this guy not aim?
Wild.
Like, okay.
This is far more dramatic.
Thing about street fights, the street.
Step up to the street.
And then he stomps it.
We're back.
He's like, fine, I'll shoot him myself. I feel like it was implied. He's getting away. Alright, pack it in.
Imagine this all happening. You go out to your car the next morning and the parking garage collapsed.
Well, it was all over the news already, so I think everybody in LA is already aware of this. We'll have to look it up after. I don't need to know right now, but...
It's just so fucking
Don't
crazy.
miss! When he's got the pistol, he can't miss.
He can't miss the grenade bag.
Is this the end of that bad guy? He was kind of anticlimactic, if that is the case. Like, I mean, he was fine, but... I'm sorry. Letty, what are you doing? Letty, girlfriend.
I know you're hurting.
Is this what saves him? This is insane. Let him do chest compressions. This is wild. This is the worst. Yeah, because she said, I remember everything and now he'll live just for that.
Oh, they got married in the Dominican Republic. That's what she was remembering.
That's what he said. He said, I remember the last time you were in a dress like this, and that's what he was referencing, but none of us knew it. Oh, and that's when he gave her the necklace.
Mom, could you not be selfish? I'm not ready to die.
I remember everything.
Brian's like, can I go back to doing my...
Brian's like, that used to be me.
About time.
Oh my god, that's so stupid, bro.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. This is the dumbest thing that's happened in this movie so far, including the car surfing.
Hello.
Goody. Well, we knew that was gonna happen.
You sure you brought enough backup with you, Holmes?
Oh, they ain't mine. They're here to protect you.
From me killing your ass.
For me, killing your ass is crazy.
Yeah.
Duty calls.
It does.
Let's get mama.
Yeah, that one was not great.
Here we go. Because the sun is out, medium rare, but I can get like well done. It's like really dark.
What you nudging me for? Close your mouth for 2 seconds. Just open your eyes.
He's losing his buddy.
Yeah. At least he got Letty back.
Yeah. You got your lady instead of your buddy to do all the mission shit with.
Yeah.
You aren't going to say goodbye?
The triad is breaking up. In polyamory, when the triad breaks up and, you know, now it's just a duo. Oh no, the music is starting.
Lost.
The
song did define, I feel like, the summer of that year.
1000%.
Without me even knowing what it was from.
Oh, I knew exactly what it was from. See you again.
Hey, thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
I think that's the worst the CGI look.
I actually think that's better than some of the other ones.
And I think that's why we were brothers.
Oh, he used the past tense. Oh.
Whether it's a quarter-mile away or halfway across the world.
We all change, we all grow. A new
Why do I actually get sad?
It is. It's because you know
he's actually gone.
It's because you know this scene is more about Paul than it is about the character.
Yeah, we came a long way.
Well, I'm not crying. I'm not tearing.
Cried the first. Like, you can make fun of how dumb the movie is the whole time, and then you'll start crying at that last scene. You're like, oh.
Because it's not about the film, it's about the fact that they've obviously been friends or like collaborators for like what,
over
like
10
like
years,
oh,
like
10,
15 years.
10 nearly, like, you know,
first one was 2001.
So like 10
this
years.
is 15.
Like, you spent 10 years of your life making movies with someone. Like, yeah, obviously that's
I do think this cast is also very close. I mean, when you do that many movies.
And I think, like, you know, it's not just movies either. It's like, you know, they do press tours together. And, like, you know, it's not, you know, it's not just, like,
I'll double check if this one has an end credit scene.
Sure. I mean, that was obviously very good. Listen.
Yeah, give your review.
I liked it. I think that it was so dumb. Like, we went to new heightened levels of dumb, like, at every moment as well. And we didn't just, like, it wasn't like the parachuting cars was like the worst. Like dragging the safes was the craziest thing that happened in that film. And that was like the big end thing. When we were dragging the safe. No, that's where we started going off the rails. And then we remained off the rails through the whole film. Going through the towers was insane. Like, they should have died so many billions of times in every moment in that film. And I do think we reach new heights of, like, plot armor and Marvel movie invincibility.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, and they know it.
Yeah. And, you know, and honestly, a slay when they know that's what we're doing. Listen, what I will say is, like, I think it's a good send-off, and I also think that it's nice that I guess like halfway through the movie, because like they keep being like, oh, Brian's gonna give it up and be with his kids, and then one last ride, and then Brian's gonna give it up and be with his kids. It's nice that they decided to leave his story on a happy note, on like
Yes.
they finished the job, and and actually the character Brian does just get to be with his family and retire, and we didn't like make him blow up or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In like a
I
bit.
think it was a good call.
I think one that probably would have been very traumatic for everyone involved to film. But like, you know what I mean? Like, cause like sometimes like in Glee, they killed off Cory Monteith's character. Like, it's not like an unheard of thing to do. They do it a lot of times. But I think one, like it would have been hard to like film, and then it would have felt weird to like not have him in I don't know. He doesn't get a
Yeah.
death scene. He just blows up or something, you know. So I think it was nice that they let the character at least just have a happy ending, and I'm sure the fans were.
Yeah, I think people responded really well. People really liked the choice. Like, it's because yes, you can be like the film annoying person who's like, really, Brian didn't show up for this, and it's like, well, we all know he's actually dead. Of course, he's not fucking showing up.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
I think it is a good ending to be like, but you get to know that he's like happy.
I agree with you. I do also agree that I feel like now that you're saying it, I remember people thinking like, are the movies done now?
I think that's a fine ending if it was.
One, it would have been a totally fine ending, like, okay, maybe they go on jobs together or not, you know, we don't know.
Yeah,
But
but the crazy era is over.
the crazy era is over, and you
Instead,
know,
it's just begun.
and like, you know, I could see why you would then spin off into like a Hobbs and Shaw scenario, like
Yeah.
like that they're doing some spin-off thing. Like I could see how that's a thing, and then just like leave the films as they are kind of thing. But I mean, I think that was a good send-off for and also would have absolutely been a fine stopping point.
Yeah,
for
because
the
they even have
series.
Roman have that line where like everything will be different
Yeah.
now, and it's like, yeah, that could just mean the movies are done, like,
And I think that it's
and
also,
they're all going on to
yeah.
something different.
It's also fair to assume, like, if, you know, one of the main actors died, like, oh, do you just wrap it up? So we'll see what we get into next time, I guess.
Oh, Fate of the Furious, baby.
But overall, that was insane. So.
Yeah. We've reached, this is Fast and Furious. It's crazy. I'm trying to think if I would, where I put this one on my scale.
It's so hard. I feel like.
I feel like sometimes it's above 6 and sometimes it's below 6. And I wonder if that's just I am giving that ending scene so much weight.
I think it's still below 6 for me. Unfortunately, it is just that as you do it at the end, like it almost makes you forget about how batshit the entire.
It's like so sweet that you're like, no, it's really sweet.
It almost
and then you're
makes
like,
you
wait.
forget, which is like me at any like moment. Anytime they do like a wrap up, like.
I'm like, yeah, it was good actually.
When they see, like, I've seen How I Met Your Mother a billion times. Everybody hates the last episode, like, fair, hates the last season. But when they cut to, like, which is totally fine, but when they cut to them as, like, being young in, like, the first episode, and I'm like, oh.
You're like, oh, you got me a little emotion.
It always gets me every time. They did it in Twilight, too. They've did it in, like, it always gets you a little bit. We're like, oh.
Oh yeah, we really have like committed so much time.
We've gone on a ride. Okay, am I looking for post credits? I think
no, there is no post credits.
That's fair. That's good. I
think they didn't know if they're doing another one yet.
That makes sense.
I think
it also makes sense to just leave it on.
Let me look up what year 8 comes out.
It makes sense to just leave it on that note for Paul as well.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think it cheapens it a bit if you then
go like, ooh, spook. Like, guess what's coming next time?
Coming.
Yeah.
Fate of the Furious came out in 2017, so 2 years later.
So it's
they had to start it pretty
standard time scale.
Pretty early. But
standard time scale.
It doesn't tell me how.
I do think it's
still. But it came out in April 2017.
I think it's just below 6 for me, and otherwise my ranking remains unchanged.
Yeah, I think they're very similar.
It's hard. Like they're basically on the same level, but the end scene
But
gives it
6
so
has
much weight.
Giselle and Han, which
Yeah.
then gives it weight. So it's
The
like
end
that.
the end scene of this one just gives it like so much weight to rank it at the end of the movie. But you're forgetting
Yeah.
that we were about to do a normal thing and just chase Shaw around, and then a fucking insane Kurt Russell secret agent spy company comes up and goes, "Blank check, motherfuckers! You can do whatever you want now. Make
Mr.
bulletproof
Nobody is
cars and."
not my favorite character or addition because I do think it does take it to what you're talking about, like a superhero level.
It does.
And maybe that's because it was 2015 and they were trying to compete with
Maybe.
superhero movies
Oh
now.
yes,
Like that was height Marvel.
I said that I would look up what other things James Wan has
Yeah, has he done a
directed.
Marvel movie?
He hasn't technically, but actually weirdly, he did direct Saw, which I love, and then a bunch of other like random horror movies. So like Insidious and The Conjuring, and then this. So it's like that is a wild jump from horror
That
movies
is
to, which is like even like Insidious and The Conjuring are quite like they're pretty like realistic as far as like horror movies go. It's not like a craziness. And then Fast and the Furious 7, and then
you need to let loose.
and then Aquaman.
All right, so I feel like his career kind of was like
it was woo, and then what's happening now? I don't know. We're in our whole other zone now. Who knows? So he directed that both Aquamans as well. So, you know.
Interesting filmography, my friend.
Interesting filmography. Anyway, we've got our
answer
now.
So I think one thing is an interesting thing to think about is what this does to Joanna Brewster, right? Who plays Mia, right? If Brian is retired, does that mean she leaves?
She's sort of written out of the show.
She's kind of written out. Is something that could happen in the next movie.
Yeah.
As episode,
kind of a
the last movie is titled Fate of the Furious. Do you want to take a guess about what it will be about?
I have no
cars.
Like I have no guesses. It could be about
it sounds
anything.
Like the last time. It should be the last one.
Sounds like it, but we know
Will
it's
Dom
not.
say one last ride again? He said it 2 movies in a row now. Or 3. I think they probably said it in the 5th one.
2 or 3. Or he might have said one last job.
Maybe.
In the other one, but
let us know where you put this one on your tier list of the Fast and Furious. What you thought about it.
If you're a car person, let us know what that thingy was on the top. Those were our 2 questions for this week.
But we will be back next Sunday with Fate of the Furious.
We'll see you then.
That and Hobbs and Shaw are already on early access if you want it.
Go check
but other
them out.
than that, I hope we see you next time. Bye.
Bye.